Okay, so what are your opinions on Women's Day? Like, shall it be celebrated or not? What are your thoughts about it?
Right, so why I personally believe that women are less represented, right? It is because of the fact that historically there has been a gender divide. That women are supposed to stay at home and men are supposed to do the economic activities and all that. So, because of all these factors, I personally believe that to uplift women or to bring them more to the economic activities, they should be given more representation. They should be given a positive involvement by the government or whoever is the authorities concerned. So that positive involvement should include celebration of days like Women's Day and all that. So that is the reason why I personally believe that whether or not Men's Day be celebrated, Women's Day should actually be celebrated, and that women are taken to the forefront in a positive way. That is my opinion about Women's Day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What are your opinions on Women's Day? Like, shall we celebrate it or shouldn't it be celebrated anymore? What are your thoughts about it?
I think it should definitely be celebrated, right?
Yeah, I mean, this is the first time in the history of humanity that women have came forward to ask for their rights. So yeah, we should definitely encourage them.
Yeah, I think it's non-negotiable that Women's Day is celebrated, right? Wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, what do you think about Women's Day? Like, shall it be celebrated or not?
Should be celebrated because women does the work very seriously, and we are a part of the society, and we should definitely think about women more. So that's why I think it should be celebrated.
Thank you. So what do you think about Women's Day? Like, shall it be celebrated or not?
I think yes, of course it should be celebrated because I think in this world there are still biases towards male, and celebrating a Women's Day would motivate them to further succeed in life and compete with men. So yes.
Also, when we see women around us working so hard for us, like my own mom, so I believe we should actually appreciate her.
So what are your thoughts on Women's Day? Like, shall it be celebrated or not?
Of course, I think yes, Women's Day is very important and it should be celebrated. Embracing the qualities women portray on us, learning about them, what have they done in the past, how their growth has been. I think it is very important for us to understand these things and men to appreciate them also. So according to me, yes, Women's Day should be celebrated.
Okay, so what do you think about Women's Day? Like, is it only about empowering women in today's time?
Empowerment. Speaking frankly, in my take example as my family, my grandmother dominated my grandfather. My mother is dominating my father. Seriously speaking, my sister can drive better than me. On a serious note, it is not about the words on the books. Women empowerment is like not making any difference between the genders.
We won't need a day to celebrate how far we have come.
We won't need a day to relive the comebacks, the firsts, or the titles we've won.
We don't really need a day to prove we are just as fast or strong or safe.
We won't need a day to rally behind the ones fighting to change the rules.
Because one day,
This day will be our everyday.